Anyone else?
I get colds out of nowhere.
You get what?
I get really ill out of nothing.
Okay.
So I'll just start sneezing and then it'll come into like a flu-like.
Okay.
Just out of nowhere. It's had sometimes it's part of the year, certain type of year.
Right.
So it's like a winter period.
Yeah.
But even like now, it'd be really sunny. But the next day, I'll have a sneeze or a really runny nose or get a temperature. It's always that.
Do you get aches and pains in your body?
A lot.
On your left side there? Is that where it's more? Or?
Used to be.
Yeah.
But not,
Okay.
not so much now since I changed my job.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just send some light into your spleen over there because it looks like that's what it has to do with.
It's on the lower back as well. It
Yeah.
can really be painful.
Okay. How old are you?
26.
And the other stuff would be asking you some personal questions. I don't know if you want me to do that in front of everybody. You're good or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to me about your mom a little bit.
She lives with us.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say she's well off. She skips jobs around, so she doesn't work for a living.
Yeah.
She just gets by.
Okay.
I'm not
There you go.
100% sure what she really does because she doesn't tell me.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, breathe into your heart. It's almost like this part of your body is energetically is twisted compared to the other part of your body, something to connect it with your mind. So yeah, breathe into your heart there. What do you do for work?
I'm an outdoor instructor. I work with kids, so I teach kayaking.
Oh, cool.
Climbing,
Yeah, you said
all
you
that.
like the rivers, right? So that's cool. That's a great thing for you.
Snowboard
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Paddle down the river 24/7 pretty much.
Yeah, you have like worry and stuff about your mom that you can let go of, and it's okay. It's kind of like let yourself know it's okay to be free. And the part of being in the river is really good for your spirit because that freedom is there. So a lot of times with our family members, we feel like we're responsible, and it is like we feel like we're 100% responsible. The thing is, we're like 2 or 3%. So her karma is her karma. So some of that stuff just cleared. So she's working through her stuff, no matter how weird it seems to you. Everyone's working through their karma. Everyone's on their spiritual path, whether they know it or not. That's what they're doing. So, and you would think there's got to be some similarity with you, but because of the past life thing, there can be very different things that make no sense to you whatsoever, and that's okay. Okay. So breathe into your heart there. So that one's a little hard, but for you, but it's just trusting with everybody that they're in their process. And it doesn't mean let them walk all over you, it just understand their process is different. Okay? Very good. So can I come around and touch you on the back there? Okay. There you go. Head up. So whatever the comfortable thing for a man for knockers up is. Okay. So you can, how old is your mom?
Yeah.
And is your dad around, or is he there with you too, or he's separate?
Separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take a breath. What's that?
It's even more complicated.
Yeah, but so whatever goes on in your family, there's a spiritual family line in the family. So you have a certain authority in your family that is more than you're aware of. Okay, but no matter how complex our families get, there's a certain energy and wisdom that comes through even people that are not aware of it. Okay, there you go. So take another breath there. So sometimes it's hard with our parents, but there's obviously things you know more than your mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you could ever say that to her, but inside of you can know that you have some things together that she does not have, and that's okay. I think you know what those are, but you can really let yourself own that, and that
I
would
feel
be...
Mum hides a lot more than she lets on.
She's hiding a lot more?
She definitely hides a lot more
Yeah.
than she lets on.
So that's part of her karma, but yeah, you can let that go. So you have some witchcraft from her that you can just let that go. And in a certain way to look at it, even if someone's totally open with you, they can't be totally open because there are things in their consciousness. And sometimes people hide things. Some people say things that are not true at all. They don't even know they're lying. That's just how it is. I have some people like that in my life, and I like to trust people, but there's certain people you can't trust. And so I have to remind myself, it's kind of like, well, I can trust them that what they're saying is wrong. So I can be in my trust, and then they'll say something like, I'm just thinking, some things when it comes to numbers, it's like obviously wrong. So someone will say something with, I'm thinking of a time someone said something with numbers, and it just, that doesn't add up. What do you mean? How could you say that? Most things, other people will look at it and they don't understand how full of it that person is, because it just seems like little things, but So there you go. So breathe into your gut there. So it's kind of like you're kind of a grown-up and just understand that. Okay, so you're taking care of yourself. It seems like you're taking care of her son, which is pretty cool. So that's what a grown-up is. How are you feeling now? What's that?
A little bit eased.
Okay, good. So let some purple light in. Purple's for spiritual transformation,
Mm-hmm.
and some pink light. Pink light is for the loving and the spiritual loving. Do you have some water there to drink?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, can you get him some water, please? Thank you. So there's some stuff moving there. Again, try to not pin it down,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a lot of freedom. So you have, you have a past life. Your mother was there, and you were not that different of a situation, but in that lifetime you learned to embrace your freedom there. So you can, your ability for responsibility is really great. So, and so when I was your age, I had a job and a home and kid. Back then it'd be like you get to be in your early 20s. If you're not going to school. Nowadays you get to wait till you're a little older. So you're probably having to do that more than most people your own age. But you can do that. Okay. So you're good at it, and so there's the serious part of taking care of business, but you can also enjoy your life and stuff, and that's kind of still being a youngster who can, whatever that is for you, Thank you. So that's how you could continue with some journal writing about. There's still stuff clearing for you, so we're not going to get to the end of it right now. Okay. Great. Thanks for sharing that.